Cold ground, cold hands, cold stone. One grip decides who claims the throne. Every man walked past and turned away. You reach for the handle, that's all there is to say. From the brain. From the brain. From the brain. The stone sat in the field for years untouched. 100 knights had tried and failed too much. But Arthur came not chosen by the sky. He came because he was the one who tried. One grip, one pull, one crack inside the stone. The sword was never magic, it was his alone. That bar has been here waiting, heavy, still 100 men walk past it and climb the hill. Not gifted, not selected by the stars, just a man who grips when others watch the bars. Lock the lats, lock the jaw, pull it free. The sword is yours because you chose to be. Sword in the stone. One grip, one pull. Every king was built when the bar stood full. Pull it free. Let the legend start. The stone breaks open with the iron heart. Sword in the stone. Not born, but made. You claim the weight that others were afraid. Pull it free. Hear the stone divide. This is where the warrior wakes inside. Crown at birth, no name at the gate. Just sweat on the bar and the spine, hold it straight. The bloodline of kings is not ink on a scroll. It's pressed in the iron, rep after rep in the soul. The Pendragon rose from battle and flame. No easy throne, he bled for every claim. Through iron campaigns and the weight of the crown, he built what he was. No God handed it down. The blood that made Pendragon was forged in the fire, not poured from the heavens, hammered higher and higher. Your hands tell the story, the callous, the scar. No scroll or seal earned you the right to that bar. Each rep writes the bloodline that matters and still. Each set is the birth of the king you reveal. You grind till the burn says the lineage is real. Blood of kings is the blood that the iron will seal. Blood of kings, not born, but pressed. Every rep is the royal test. Grip the bar, feel the lineage run. You build in the bloodline, rep by rep, son. Blood of kings, the forge, the flame. Set by set, you carve the name. This blood was built, not given free. Blood of kings runs in you and me. Blood of kings, not born, but pressed. Every rep is the royal test. Grip the bar, feel the lineage run. You build in the bloodline, rep by rep, son. The bar slips, the knees shake, the grip burns red. First wound, dopest king is built instead. Pain is not a warning, it's the door. Walk through the first wound, that's what warriors are for. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, young Arthur took his first blow in the yard. The practice sword hit home, the impact hard. He didn't flee, he stood and felt the sting. Merlin watched and knew this boy would be king. Not because he dodged the wound that day, but because the wound did not turn him away. First time the muscle fails, the grip gives out. First time the body sends the signal doubt. That is the gate, that is where kings begin. The callus is the wound that healed within. The rep you barely finish, that's the mark. The first wound lights the forge inside the dark. First wound, feel the iron sting. Every scar is how you earn the ring. by stone, the castle climbs the hill. Set by set, a body built by will. No magic raised the towers from the ground, just men who worked in silence, round by round. Camelot was not born from one great day. It rose through season, work would not delay. Each tower, each wall, each gate and cobble floor was laid by hands that chose to carry more. Arthur watched the castle rise from earth and stone, and knew that everything he built alone. Your chest is the great hall, large and wide. Your back, the castle wall, king rides inside. Your legs are the foundation, deep and true. Set by set, the castle rises, that is you. No shortcut to the tower, no quick throne. Camelot was built rep by rep, stone by stone. Camelot rising, stone by stone. Set by set, you build your throne. Brick by brick, the castle grows. Camelot rising, everybody knows. Camelot rising, rep by rep. Every session keeps the legend kept. Build the walls, build a hall, build a crown. Camelot rising, never coming down. Tax and more. Arthur swept and sharpened, hauled and ran. Before the king, he was a working man. No page knew Arthur would become the king. He cleaned the armor, every polished ring. He wrote before the hall, he trained alone. No audience, no glory, just a stone. The Squire years were not a waiting game. They were the force that built the future flame. Before the heavy sex, the empty bar. Before the max, the form that builds a star. No crowd, no cheer, no trophy on the shelf. Just you and the base work building yourself. The Squire grind is where the king is born. Clean reps in the cold before the dawn. Squires grind, before the glory earn the floor. Squires grind, the base work opens every door. No crown without the grind in the dark. Squires grind, this is where it all starts. Squires grind, read by honest rep. No shortcut to the sword, just sweat. Earn the blade before you wear the throne. Squires grind, the king is built alone. Deep in the chest, a fire no one made. Not conjured from the sky, not from a blade. The old man in the forest only watched it grow. The fire was always sure. Merlin just let you know. Merlin saw the spark when Arthur was a boy. Not magic in his hand, not some mystical ploy. He saw the will that burned when Arthur wouldn't yield. The fire in the eyes that kept the boy from the field. He said that flame inside you, let it lead. The wizard never gave him power, just to see. Rep 11, lungs are done, hands wanna release. That fire in the gut is not asking for peace. It's not the pre-workout, not the playlist, not the crowd. It's the Merlin voice inside that speaks the most loud. Last reps The only crown worth wearing weighs in iron. Press it overhead yourself. That is the lion. They asked who made Arthur King that day. Was it the stone, the sword, the divine display? No, it was every choice to show and stay. Every pre-dawn morning, every price to pay. The stone revealed the man the trainer made. The Kingmaker was Arthur with a bar, not a blade. Nobody hands you the body that you want. Nobody arrives to do the work you don't. The last rep press when every signal says retreat. After the moment the king takes his seat, you place the crown with both hands wrapped in chalk. Kingmaker is the man who trains and never walks. Kingmaker, no one crowns you but you. Every rep you finish is the throne, that's true. Press it high, let the castle hear the roar. Kingmaker, that's what every set is for. Kingmaker, the bar is your scepter today. Nobody gives you the crown, you press it that way. Set by set, you forge the king within. Kingmaker, let the legend begin. Kingmaker, no one crowns you but you. Every rep you finish is the throne, that's true. Press it high, let the castle hear the roar. Kingmaker, that's what every set is for. Before the first rep, the oath. Before the bar, the vow. Every set you start is a promise. Will you keep it now? The round table had no head seat, all were equal there. Each night arrived with one vow, sworn to bear. Not for glory, not for gold, not for king alone. For the standard held when no one's watching from the throne. Lancelot, Gawain, Percival, all bound by the same word. Show up, hold the line, or fall upon your sword. Your round table meets every time you grip the bar. The oath you swear is simple, give it everything you are. No shortcuts on the reps, no early rack, no quit. Every set of vow completed, every rep a night permit. The knight who breaks his oath is just a hollow shell. Complete the set you started, keep the standard well. Round table oath, swear it in iron. Every rep a vow, the knights keep trying. Hold the line, hold the form, hold the weight. Round table oath, sealed at the gate. Round table oath, no seat above the rest. Every man who grips the bar holds the test. Push your set, keep the standard true. Round table oath, starts and ends with you. Round table oath. Not brute force and not a lucky day. The sword comes clean when earned the right way. Preparation meets the bar like steel meets stone. Excalibur rises for the man alone. Thousand warriors tried to pull the blade with muscle rage and every charge they made. But Arthur stood in stillness, breathed and locked. One fluid motion in the stone unlocked. Not because he strained the hardest through the grip, because every preparation met that trip. The clean rep is not given, it's the sum of every practice set in drill that's done. Lock the last breath, precious spinal wreck. The bar moves clean when technique is correct. Excalibur doesn't rise for force alone. It rises for the man whose craft is known. Excalibur Lift, clean and true. The bar recognizes what you put into. Lock the form, let the legend pour. Excalibur Lift, power and precise. Not the loudest in the hall, the most concise. The knight who held formation kept the war. Tempo is the discipline that traded for. Tight formation, no single hero broke the combination. Down 2 counts, hold in, rise again. The tempo with the charge held back the pain. The battle wasn't won by one bold stroke. It was the rhythm that their enemy's line broke. Down 2 counts, pause at the bottom drive. The tempo was what keeps your technique alive. Not faster to get through, not wild to show. The cadence of the rep controls the flow. The knight who rushed collapse before the line. Lock the tempo, hold the rhythm, stay in time. Nice tempo. Lock the pace and hold. Every rep in rhythm, every story told. Down and up, same cadence, same control. Nice tempo is the discipline of the soul. Nice tempo, the rhythm is the key. Not the weight alone, but how you move the steel. Lock the beat, let the tempo run. Nice tempo, the battle's never done. Nice tempo, nice tempo, nice tempo. The pace and hold, every rep in rhythm, every story told. Down and up, same cadence, same control. Nice tempo is the discipline of the soul. Clamp it down, the plate slides on the bar. Another 20 kilos, here's what warriors are. The warm-up set is memory, the real begins. Armor on, and now the battle wins. Before they charge the knight would arm himself in full. Each plate, each buckle, every pull. The cuirass for the chest, the greaves for the shin, not for comfort, for the weight carried in. He chose the heavy armor knowing what it cost. Protection in the battle, without it he was lost. Every plate you add to the bar is a choice. Every clip that locks the collar is your voice. You chose this weight, you chose this load today. The knight who lightened armor didn't last. The fray back is the courage, just the breastplate. True, boom, boom, armor on. The session starts with you. Armor on, load it, lock it, clamp. Every play is iron in the training camp. Feel the weight, feel the steel on skin. Armor on, and then now you begin. Armor on, the heavy work is here. No retreat, no light load, no fear. Plate by plate, build a warrior's frame. Armor on, you'll never be the same. Armor on, load it, lock it, clamp. Every play is iron in the training camp. Feel the weight, feel the steel on skin. Armor on, and now you begin. The lance does not waver, it flies straight and true. Explosive, precise, the target cuts through. Speed is a weapon, not a careless swing. The iron moves like a lance in the ring. Arthur leveled the lance at the charging knight. Not a wild swinging arc, a single focus flight. Hip rotation, shoulder lock, the point of line. The lance is not brute force, it's speed refined. He accelerated through the point of contact there. A knight who hesitates leaves only air. Hip drop first, the bar accelerates through the sticking point. The speed creates, not slow and grinding, explosive and clean. The lance rep is the fastest thing you see. Brace, breathe, go, drive through the lock. Lance and iron, the force of a morning rock. Lance and iron strike fast and clean. Explosive rep, the sharpest you've seen. Drive through the point, hit the lockout hard. Lance and iron, leave it all on guard. Lance and iron, hip drive bar speed. Every rep a lance for every need. Point it true, let the power run. Lance and iron, the battle's begun. sits higher at the round table floor. Every night carries equal. No one carries more. The push is shared.
The effort is the bond.
Brotherhood is what the training's built upon. And Gawain rode through the same campaign. No single night could carry all the weight of pain. When one formation wavered, others locked the line. The Brotherhood of Arthur's Hall was by design. Not competition, confirmation. You are not alone. The standard rose because no knight trained on his own. The man beside you grinding through his final set. That's not your rival, that's the standard you both met. You push him with your presence, he does the same for you. Without a word, the Brotherhood comes through. Every training partner in the room today is a knight who chose the same hard road, the same hard way.
Brotherhood push,
rise together, fall together, never.
Brotherhood push,
the round table holds forever.
Push is one,
let the power flow.
Brotherhood push,
together we grow.
Brotherhood push,
no seat above the rest. Every man who grips the bar holds the quest. Shoulder to shoulder, rep for rep.
Brotherhood push,
no one stops, no regret.
Brotherhood push, rise together, fall together, never. Brotherhood push, round table holds forever. Push is one, let the power flow. Brotherhood push,
together we grow. Does not fall at the first attack. It falls to the man who keeps coming back. Not rage, not speed, not one great surge of power. Siege mentality. Return hour by hour. Hour. The knights besieged the castle for 3 months of cold. The wall looked permanent, unchanged and bold. But Arthur kept the siege in rain and frost and dark. Not for dramatic victory, just to leave a mark. Day by day, the mortar cracked from deep within. The castle fell when patience chose to win. Same weight, same session, nothing seems to change. The plateau holds like castle walls in range. But every rep is cracking something from inside. The wall is always thinner than your pride. Come back tomorrow, same bar, same time, same place. Siege mentality.
Patience wins the race. Siege mentality.
Hold the wall.
Patience is the weapon.
Above them all.
Come back stronger.
Come back again.
Siege mentality.
That's how kings win.
Siege mentality.
The weight won't fall in one. It falls the day you're patient, not the day you run. Stay at the wall. Keep the pressure true.
Siege mentality.
The castle breaks for you.
Siege mentality.
Hold the wall.
Patience is the weapon.
Above them all.
Come back stronger.
Come back again.
Siege mentality.
That's how kings win. For the number written in the book, not for the record, for a deeper look. The Grail was never the cup that held the wine. It was the quest that made the seeker find. The knights who followed the Grail through valley and hill were changed by the searching, more than by the feel. Percival stood at the castle door and asked the question plain, and in the asking of it, he was never the same. The Holy Grail was not the prize you hold, it was the proof of who you were when bold. The rep you train this whole month to complete. It's not the weight that matters, it's who you'll meet. The man who reached the bar today is not the man from before, built by every session. You couldn't ignore this rep, it's the grail. Not the number, not the plate. The proof that you became the man who trained this great. Holy Grail Rep, this is what you came for. Not the record, but the man behind the iron door. Grip it, pull it, feel the cross complete. Holy Grail Rep, hey, every legend meets. Holy Grail Rep, the proof is in the pool. Every week of training made this moment full. Not for show, for the man you have to be. Holy Grail Rep, the quest sets you free. But the man behind the iron door. Whip it, pull it, feel the quest complete. Holy Grail Rep, every legend meets. The back rounds, the knees cave, the grip slips cold. The body sends the message. This is old. Betrayal comes in pain and burning acid. The king who holds the form through it. That's the classic. That's the classic. When Mordred rose with lies inside the hall, Arthur felt the ground shift under Camelot's wall. The closest man around the bit and broke. But Arthur held his standard through the smoke. Not because he had no wound, he bled the same. He held the former king through the betrayal's flame. The shoulder signals failure, rep 8 to 10. The spine says quit, you fire it up again. Every inch of muscle votes to put it down. But the man who holds the form receives the crown. The betrayal test is not the enemy outside, it's the body breaking form when you're on the inside ride. Betrayal test, hold form when it breaks. Through every signal that it makes. Lock the spine, lock the jaw, lock the grip. Betrayal test, don't let the standard slip. Betrayal test, the body is the Mordred here. Hold your form when the signals aren't clear. Every rep that holds through, breaking pain. The betrayal test, and you remain. Betrayal test, hold form when it breaks. Hold form through every signal that it makes. Lock the spine, lock the jaw, lock the grip. Betrayal test, don't let the standard slip. Betrayal test. Wait, same mirror, same session, same ground. Nothing has moved, and there is no new sound. This is the Dark Kingdom, the place between the valley and the hill. After the victories, the long dark years, when Camelot was under siege of fears, the kingdom held its walls, but nothing grew. The map looked frozen, nothing Arthur knew, but underground the kingdom was rebuilt. The dark years were not lost, they were the tilt. You come in every session, nothing shows. The bar is the same weight, the mirror slows, but the muscle fiber built in the dark unseen. The nervous system learns what sessions mean. The Dark Kingdom session is the real work. The gains are underground, they do not shirk. Dark Kingdom, stay when nothing shows. The growth is underground, only the patient knows. Keep the session, keep the rep, keep the day. Dark Kingdom, the king does not walk away. Dark Kingdom, the plateau is the gate. On the other side is everything you wait. Push through the dark session by session true. Dark Kingdom, the crown is waiting for you. keep the rep, keep the day. Dark Kingdom, the king does not walk away. The weight you feared is loaded on the bar. The number that you circle from afar. Not a stranger, Mordred knows your name. He is the voice inside that kills the flame. Boy, just wait. Mordred was not born outside the gate. He rose from deep inside Pendragon's fate. The enemy who knew exactly where to press. The weight that came from everything you built, no less. Arthur had to meet him on the open field. Not run, not reduce the load, but never yield. The weight you know you avoid, today is loaded. The rep that makes you think the session's eroded. Mordred is the voice's access too heavy, wrong day. The only answer is to grip it and obey. You don't reason with him, you lift the iron response. The Mordred weight is met once, not twice, just once.
Mordred's weight.
Load it, face it.
Pull. Mordred's weight.
Give the iron every inch a full.
Don't negotiate.
Just grip and go.
Mordred's weight.
That is how kings grow.
Mordred's weight.
The enemy you know. Grip it tighter, let the iron show. Every rep against the doubt inside.
Mordred's weight.
And you decide.
Mordred's weight. Load it, face it. Pull. Mordred's weight.
Give the iron every inch a full.
Don't negotiate.
Just grip and go.
Mordred's weight.
That is how kings grow. Hands tied back, heavy legs today. The session starts regardless of the way. The wounded king does not leave the field behind. The crown does not wait on a more convenient time. Wounded king. Wounded king. Arthur took the wounded Cam Lansfield. A spear through the side, the lance of the reveal. He did not quit the field when blood ran hot. He directed men from where he stood and fought, not ignoring it. Accounting is still here. The wounded king held command through the field. Not every session feels like heat condition. Some days the ache replaces the ambition. Reduce the load if the tissue asks. That's right. But come show up, grip the bar tonight. The wounded king session, tired, so adjusted, is the session where the real character is trusted.
Wounded king.
Still moving, still here.
Wounded king.
The crown does not disappear. Adjust the weight, but never quit the day.
Wounded king.
That's the Pendragon way.
Wounded king.
The sword back, the tied chest. The session still demands your personal best. Show up wounded, grip and go.
Wounded king.
That is how legends grow.
Wounded king. Still moving, still here. Wounded king. The crown does not disappear. Adjust the weight, but never quit the day. Wounded king.
That's the Pendragon way. Wait. 5 reps left, the lungs are full of fire. 4 reps left, the muscle screams retire.
This is not the end, but
This is the gate. Trial by fire.
this is where kings wait.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, every night was tested in the proving ground, not in the easy victories. In the womb, the trial was the moment everything said stop. And the night held the standard at the top. Not one fell blow decided who was crowned. It was the trial under fire. Underground. The first 8 reps were just a preparation. The last 2 reps are where you meet your station. Everything before was practice for this moment. The rep that burns the most is the most potent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Trial by fire. The legends just began. still goes on. No crowd, no cheer, no witness, nearly gone. But the set is not complete, and so you stay. The last night standing. That's the only way. When Camelot was over and the nights were few, one man stayed at the gate because the boast was true. Not for applause, the battlefield was bare. He held the standard because the standard must be there. The last night standing was no hero by design. He simply couldn't leave before the line. The gym empties, your set isn't done. No witness to the rep, just you and one. Not performance, not pride, not the crowd's cheer. Just the set you started in the end that's near. Rack the bar when it's finished, not before. Last night standing, finish what you swore.
Last night standing,
Still at the bar.
last night standing,
That is what you are. Not for glory, just because the set's not done.
last night standing,
One becomes the one.
last night standing,
Empty room full rep.
last night standing,
Never gonna step, hold the stand and finish what you came to do.
last night standing.
The legend is yours.
Last night standing, still at the bar. Last night standing, that is what you are.
Not for glory, just because the set's not done.
Last night standing,
One becomes the one. Island in the mist, not a place of loss. The bridge to Avalon is not a cost. The king who rests returns is more than left. Avalon Patience is a warrior's death. Arthur crossed the Avalon, not in defeat, but to be rebuilt for what comes next, complete. The legend says he sleeps until the call returns, not idle, repairing in the deep that learns. Avalon is not the end, it is the space between the campaign finished and the next campaign's face. The muscle doesn't grow inside the set, it grows in rest. The lesson to not forget, your adaptation happens overnight. Sleep is the Avalon,
rest is the right.
the man who skips recovery is burning through. Avalon Patience.
Rest is the work too. Avalon Patience,
Rest is where you grow.
Avalon Patience,
The comeback starts below. Sleep the adaptation in. Rebuild the king.
Avalon Patience,
That's the training ring.
Avalon Patience,
The island calls for you. Not retreat, but building something new. Rest the body, fuel the return.
Avalon Patience,
Let the legend burn.
Avalon Patience, Avalon Patience, Avalon Patience, Avalon Patience,
Rest is where you grow.
Avalon Patience,
The comeback starts below. Sleep the adaptation in. Rebuild the king.
Avalon Patience.
That's the training ring. Yeah. The mist clears. The bar is still there. The grip remembers. The chalk hangs in the air. The return is not a restart from the floor. Blah, 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 blah. The return begins where Avalon left more. Avalon. The legend said that Arthur would return, not from defeat, from everything that he could earn. In the quiet of the island rebuilt, stronger than before. The once and future king came back to more. He crossed the water, not the same man who left the field. Avalon has sharpened every edge of what he yield. Go. Did the weak away the injury to break? The return to bar is not the same weight to retake. The rest compounded, the recovery ran deep. You're not at zero, you're at what Avalon will keep. Grip the bar like you know what the rest prepared. Return of the king, and the throne is already prepared.
Return of the king.
Pendragon is back.
Return of the king.
No apology, no lack from Avalon. Stronger than before.
Return of the king.
Grip the iron door.
Return of the king.
The bar remembers your hand.
Return of the king.
Back in the iron land, not from zero, from the floor Avalon built.
Return of the king.
Without guilt, kill, 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 kill. Blow, 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 blow.
Return of the king.
Pendragon is back.
Return of the king.
No apology, no lack from Avalon.
Stronger than before.
Stronger than before.
Return of the king.
Grip the iron door. Cast in one pour, not given in one day. The crown is assembled rep by rep, session by session's way. Every week another play, the goal goes on. Crown of reps, rep, built since the training's dawn. Arthur's crown was not a jeweler's art. It was built from every decision of the heart. Each campaign, each war council held at night. Each time he chose the harder and the right. The crown grew heavier with each choice to lead, and every weight it added was a proven deed. The shoulder that presses 100 now was 64, a long, hard year of vow. The crown of reps was built between those two. In every session, neither I nor a mirror knew. Rep by rep, the crown grew. Week by week, it weighed. Crown of reps, the goal, the iron made.
Crown of reps.
Built set by set.
Crown of reps.
Not one session yet. Goals uncounted. Every plate you press.
Crown of reps.
The king's own test.
Crown of reps.
Cause gold is in the grind. Every rep another jewel refined. Session by session, the crown grows tall. Crown of reps
Earns it all.
built set by set.
Crown of reps.
Not one session yet. Goals uncounted. Every plate you press.
Crown of reps.
The king's own test. Pendragon, head of the dragon. The fire is not behind you. It leads. The blood in your chest is not gold or silver. It burns like a dragon. When the body need. The name Pendragon means the dragon's head. The fire that leads the army never fled. Uther held the standard at the front of every charge. The dragon banner over everything at large. Not the tail, the head. The fire that opens the way.
Pendragon blood burns every single day.
The adrenaline before the heavy set. That is not anxiety, no need to fret. That is Pendragon blood waking in the vein. The dragon recognizing the weight again. Headed to the dragon, fire leads the rep.
Pendragon blood.
No room left for regret.
Pendragon blood.
Fire in the vein.
Pendragon blood.
The dragon wakes again.
Head of the dragon.
Lead the set.
Pendragon blood.
The best rep yet.
Pendragon blood.
Born to lead the charge.
Head of the dragon.
Rep and set at large. Let the fire out. Let the dragon breathe.
Pendragon blood.
What you will achieve.
Pendragon blood.
just a Tuesday morning rap. Lockout, step back. The siege is won on an ordinary track. The siege is won. The siege is won. The siege is won. Hey. 3 months the army held the siege and reign. The castle walls look permanent in pain. Then on the morning like the other mornings there, a hairline fracture found the open air. Not the strongest charge, not the boldest day. The ball fell to the man who simply chose to stay. The plateau broke on a session like the rest. No special mindset, just a weekly test. The reps that looked identical before were cracking something underneath the floor. One set, one rep further than you've been. The siege is won, the new floor has been seen.
The siege is won.
The wall came down today.
The siege is won.
Patience cleared the way. New number, new floor. The castle fell.
The siege is won.
And you have a story to tell.
The siege is won.
Not by the loudest charge, but by the man whose patience loomed large. Every dark session built a crack inside.
The siege is won.
Pendragon with pride. The siege is won. The siege is won. The siege is won.
The siege is won.
The wall came down today.
The siege is won.
Patience cleared the way. New number, new floor. The castle fell.
The siege is won.
And you have a story to tell. Not cushion, not gilded, not handed down. The only throne worth sitting is the one you've ground. Built from iron, built from reps, built from the years. Iron throne. And every set is what it is. Yeah. The throne of swords was not a place of ease. 1,000 blades beneath the king who sees. Not comfortable but fitting for the man who built this rule from everything he ran. Arthur's throne was only worth the deeds it held. The iron throne is earned, not handed, not compelled. Your iron throne is not a chair, it's a carry. The weight your spine can hold through the ordinary. Built from every squat and press and pull. Built from sessions when the tank was full and null. The throne is not where you sit, it's what you stand. The iron throne is carried, rep in hand.
Iron throne.
Built set by set.
Iron throne.
The best rep yet, not gold, not cushion. Pressed and carved in steel.
Iron throne.
Is the body that you feel.
Iron throne.
No one gave you this.
Iron throne.
Every rep, every session, the basis. Built from years of choosing iron over rest.
Iron throne.
You've earned the chest.
Iron throne. Iron throne. Iron throne. Iron throne.
Built set by set.
Iron throne.
The best rep yet, not gold, not cushion. Pressed and carved in steel. Is the body that you feel. One breath, one set, everything. The dragon does not save half the fire, the whole thing. Not a slow burn, not a managed reserve. Dragon's breath is every rep you deserve. The dragon in the Pendragon banner sword. One breath of fire in the battlefield floor. Not a sustained campaign, a slow pressure in time. One explosive expression, total sublime. The dragon gives the breath completely once. Then it rests and builds for the next oncoming dunce. The final working set, the heaviest of the day. This is dragon's breath, no reserve in the way. Every adaptation built across the weeks before pours into this one set. Nothing held in store. Grip it like it's the only grip available today. Dragon's breath, complete, total, no halfway.
Dragon's breath.
One set, full fire.
Dragon's breath.
Lift it higher and higher. Everything into this is not past, but future. The king who returns is stronger from the suture. The legend does not end at Avalon shore. Once in future, he will always come for more. They say when Britain needs him most, he'll rise. The once and future king with open eyes. Not the same man who left, built higher by the rest. Each return a spiral upward, not a regress. The cycle is the whole story, not the peak. The return is where the legend speaks. Every session end is Avalon's door. Every session start the return once more. Not the same man who left the bar last week. Built higher by recovery's technique. The ceiling of last cycle is this year's floor.
Once and future,
always training more.
Once and future king,
he always comes back, yeah.
Once and future king,
no permanent lack, yeah. Return from Avalon, stronger than before.
Once and future king,
grip the iron door.
Once and future,
the cycle is the crown.
Once and future,
the bar never goes down. Higher every return, higher every time.
Once and future king,
the legends climb. Yeah, the session ends, the standard stays. The bar is left a little heavier.
Always!
The legend of Pendragon is not in the books. It's in the iron that carries the shape of his luck. Arthur's legend is not a castle stone. It lives in every man who chose his own standard, his own oath, his own return. Every man who trained through iron's burn. Pendragon's legacy is not the crown he wore. It's every king who gripped the bar for more. Someone will come to this bar after you and see the weight you set and push it through. Your standard is the legacy that stays. Your callous left in chalk on early days. Not a monument, a bar left slightly heavier. A man who came after you and went the braver.
Pendragon Legacy,
forged in the reps.
Pendragon Legacy,
carved in every step. Your standard is the story, iron the page.
Pendragon Legacy,
set by set, age by age.
Pendragon Legacy,
once in future flame. Every session adds another line to the name. You lit the torch, the training lives on.
Pendragon Legacy,
it's never done. Pendragon Legacy.